Good morning and welcome to a full day in my life as a full-time online fitness coach currently living in Bali. Today I'm going to be running you through my full busy schedule, how I provide such a good service to clients, what my service entails, how I bring on new clients, how I create content, the whole shebang. What my rough schedule is looking like for today, which may change as it does almost every day, is I have 2 current client review calls. So they've already done a 12-week block with me. They want to stay on for a little bit longer, so I'm setting up new phases, new workout plans, things like that. I have 3 sales calls or strategy calls for new clients looking to come on board. I've posted every single day this year, so I have to set aside some time for content. I have 1 new client that I actually have to set up the programs for because he's already decided to come on board. I also have to do my own training, so today is a gym rest day, so I just have a 6-kilometer run, then I'll probably do sauna and ice bath after, and then I have a business mentorship call at around 7 p.m. So the first thing I have on today is one of the current client review calls at 9 a.m. because he is from Alaska, 5 p.m. for him, so I've got to go and set up all his new phases before I get on the call. Before I go and make my protein porridge and get into the video, I need to ask you a question. Where the hell do I go next? I've been in Bali in Japan for the last 3.5 months. I'm going to Australia in a week with no flight out, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be there for, but I just don't know what to do. In my head, I kind of want to go back to Ireland for a while and create an Irish fitness community, collab with more people, obviously see my family. And I like the idea of kind of being back home and locked in with my training a little bit better, being able to run in better conditions, signing on with a supplement sponsor because I've been waiting to do that until I get home. But then I just started thinking, okay, what's the actual reality of going back to Ireland in October? There's no gyms around that I can even film in. In my fly fit at home, there's literally a sign on the bathroom stall saying, if you use a tripod, you're a C word. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. It's going to be cold. I'm going to be trying to build a business back in my parents' house in my bedroom. So I don't know if that's the actual aesthetic that I'm looking for. The thing with Bali is that it just doesn't really feel like real life. It just kind of feels like a paradise. It feels as if nothing matters here. You can't build something proper here. I do have a flight from here to Dublin on the 5th of December, so I may come back from Australia to here for 2 more months before I go home. I may go to Dubai for a little bit and look into setting my business up there. I may just come home, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. The reality of being a digital nomad, I can go anywhere. I'm grateful for it. Let me go make my breakfast and I'll talk to you after.
Let's get it. Little movie podcast. Gonna push that frozen fruit down straight in there so it melts a little bit. Got my work set up here. Got my Japanese watch. Let's get it.
So before I actually set this client up, let me tell you a little bit more about what I actually mean when I say set this client up. So for this one in particular, I've been with him for 12 weeks, so I know how his body weight is responding to certain calorie numbers, certain step numbers. So I need to make amendments going forward so we can push the fat loss a little bit quicker. I want to aim for around 1% body weight, so for him it's going to be around 1.5 to 2 pounds per week. So what I'm currently doing for him is setting him up on this Google Sheet, which tracks his body weight, then it gives us an average for the week. It tracks the calories, gives us an average for the week, same with protein, fats, carbs. So then when I come in and I check throughout the week, see that he is logging everything onto this sheet, then when I do my video weekly check-in, I can look, okay, what was the average weight this week with these average calories and what was the average weight last week with those average calories. So I can see if he's progressing how he should be, and I can also see how his body weight is reacting to a certain calorie number. So the more data I have, the more I can actually make accurate amendments going forward. He's also already done 12 weeks, so I want to change up his workout plan a little bit. I want to push on the fat loss, like I said, so I'm adding in an extra 30 minutes of low intensity cardio. So I'm setting all of that up on the sheet and then also making amendments over on the training app. And I'm going to go over all of this with him on our review call. If it was a new client, what that actually looks like is I get them to fill out an onboarding form, which is just a load of questions to see how I can actually help them or see what I need to set up, see what their access to equipment is, what their current diet is, what their favorite foods are. They send me over some progress photos so I can assess what the correct roadmap going forward is. I get their body weight and then I just set them up from scratch. So I set up a workout plan tailored to their access to equipment, the days they want to train. I set them up with a nutrition plan tailored to their favorite foods. Then I just set them up on the training app, set them up on the sheet, and I send over an onboarding video going through the whole program, the whole plans. So that probably takes around
30 minutes to set up a client, and then 20 minutes to film an onboarding video. So around an hour for every client setup.
Okay, now let me eat. One thing I forgot to mention that I will do pretty much first thing when I wake up in the morning, which isn't ideal because I'm opening my phone straight away. There may be some stressors there that cause me to have anxiety for the rest of the day, but whatever. I answer my messages on WhatsApp and I answer my messages on Instagram, and I check my emails just to see if there's anything urgent, anything my clients need, any big opportunity, anything like that. That is my alarm. Shut up. So I'll spend about half an hour first thing in the morning just on my phone, because I have a lot of American clients too, so I want to make sure that I actually catch them in the evening for them. I think it's fair to say that my 10 a.m. call didn't go very well. This guy was messaging me on Instagram saying that he's a millionaire, he needs to drop weight, he's retired, he used to run nightclubs but he doesn't anymore. He had a private profile with a weird name, so I researched the name. I found a Twitter post from like 6 years ago which tagged the same Instagram username. So then I went into that Twitter username account, I found the guy's real name, I looked it up, and I found out that he is facing decades of sexual assault allegations after owning some of the biggest gay nightclubs in New York City. And he really wanted a phone call with me. So, not too sure if fat loss was his main goal, but I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'm not even gonna bring my laptop, just gonna put my AirPods in, chill out for a little bit, maybe plan some content, who knows. Alright, I might bring you. Will I bring you with me? You can come on. Okay, it is now 12:17 p.m. I have done one review call, one consultation call. I have set up 2 new phases for clients. I've made 1 piece of content. I just went and had my coffee with a little bit of skimmed milk, and I did have a cinnamon bun as well. I'll fit it into my macros. I'm not too worried about it. Quick change to my schedule. Straight after this consultation call, which is in 10 minutes, I will be going to the gym to do a 6K run and then sauna, because I feel kind of shit when I don't work out earlier in the day. I hate working out at night, especially since I've been running like every morning. Not every morning, but running like 4 mornings a week, and I just feel great usually after. I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut and I feel a bit dirty or something. So straight after this, run, sauna, come back. I've got a client setup to do. Then I have another consultation call at 4. Then I have a client review call at 5. Then after that, content work. Alright, finish content work at around 7. Then I have a call with my business mentorship group, so that is around 7 to 8. And then I will work in this YouTube stuff throughout the day. Gotta prepare for this call now. I'll talk to you later. One other thing you can get as a coach sometimes is no shows to calls, which is extremely frustrating because it just ruins my whole schedule. I have an hour laid out on my calendar for this call. Now this guy isn't showing up. He might still show up. Apologies if you do. We're only 3 minutes into the call. He hasn't responded to my message and he's not here. So. I know you about to. Oh, he's here. So you're right. Basically, want to get a game first. Because a lot of people say that I want to go to a game phase, but they're not happy with their current 5%. They're not happy with 6. Like you're not. You're starting from say 20%. People say everything. Oh, cool. Also, when you're lean, you're a lot more susceptible to actually putting on muscle. So that's definitely the right roadmap. Get down to around 10% first, reverse the diet, and then gain from there. Right. That's another new client on board. Gonna go gym, 6K run, sauna. Let's get it. 6 kilometers, slow, easy run done. Now 15 minutes of sauna and ice bath. I've just ordered my next 2 meals for the rest of the day, which is just fruit and chicken. Slow 6k run done, sauna done, ice bath done. Still waiting for my food. I am absolutely starving, but I need to get shredded before I start my 8-month gaining phase. So I'm trying. I'm really banking calories because my brother and his girlfriend, I think I mentioned this earlier, are in Bali. So every day I'm not with them or having dinner with them, I'm having really low days, like 1600, 1800 calories, mainly meat and fruit, because the dinners I have with them are crazy at the moment. So these days are tough, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna shower while I wait for my food, clean my face, feeling a bit scruffy at the moment, set up that new client, then strategy call, then review call, content, then mentorship call. Okay? Cured the mother flipping goods. This is so good. If you've never been to Bali, never tried this, this is banging, but you can never beat a Coke Zero. Until I get my hands on another monster. What the hell is going on with my hair? I'm aware I do a lot of complaining in these videos, but I swear, the worst thing about Canggu, Bali is that this town just goes on lockdown whenever there's any rain. Like, I cannot get food. I've been waiting for my food, which is chicken and fruit, for an hour and a half. No drivers will get it. It's not even far whatsoever. So I've had to order more food from a different place. So they're both still preparing my food. I just want chicken and fruit. And yeah, I know I could have got it in the supermarket. I could have gone into a restaurant. I know, okay? I know. And the worst part is I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since this morning and I have a call at 4 and 5, so I'm not going to get time to even eat it. It's not going to come in time. I only have 40 minutes. I'm tired. I got my food eventually in between 4 p.m. call and 5 p.m. call. I had 2 pieces of sourdough bread, 80 calories worth of avocado, chicken, 60 grams of protein worth. Not exactly sure what the calories were. I'll have to go back and check. Some ketchup and 10 grams of protein worth of egg whites. So a good high protein, decent calorie meal. My final meal of the day will be chicken and fruit if I can ever get that ordered eventually. But yeah, got a call at 5. I'll catch up with you after. Now, it is currently 5:30 and it is my favorite part of the day. The part of the day where I can just sit down and make some content. Because making content is the absolute easiest part of the job for me. I'm a content creator at heart and I want to have a personal brand. And that is what makes me different than most coaches out there or any coach running a business. Is because they don't really like making content for the most part. They just see it as a way to get extra leads for their coaching business. Whereas I enjoy making it. I have made around 450 posts on Instagram since I started at the end of January, which is only like 7 months. I post so much, and my posting schedule is the reason that I've gotten ahead in the last 6-7 months, because I post so much. Now, to give you some education on that, every single coach, every single fitness influencer has a different style of posting. And what I mean by that is not in terms of aesthetic style. I mean, some people post 1 or 2 extremely high quality educational videos a week. And since they are so high quality, they may both get 1 million views and they may get 1,000 followers from each. Whereas I don't have the production skills, right? I don't have the editing skills. So what do? I'm more personal. I'm more volume based. I post so many low quality personal posts that people actually feel like they know me. They feel like they're living my life with me. They feel like I'm relatable. And also they're just seeing my face so much that when they go to think of a coach, they might be sitting there and think, I really need to lose this fat. Is there any coach? Oh yeah, that Connor Duffy guy, I'm always seeing him. And then they contact me. That is what my marketing tactic is. Get my face out there as much as possible. And it's working. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, since I have been so busy with the actual business side of the coaching, I really don't get that much time to make content anymore. And most business mentors will tell me, you don't need to be making so much content, because there will be people that do paid ads in order to get leads for their coaching business, and they may get 50 to 100 followers a day and be absolutely gassed with it from paid ads. Right now I'm getting around 300 to 400 followers a day from organic marketing. So I don't really need any more leads. To make more money, I would just be doing more of the business side, taking more sales calls. But I like making content. I want to have a personal brand and I want to grow my following. So I'm going to continue to do it. And I am extremely efficient at making volume content. I have an hour here, I'll probably get 4 posts done because I just make it like that. I don't overthink it. I don't sit down and script out what I'm going to write. I just either pick up the camera and say something. Or if I have an idea, I'll pick up the camera, I'll record my face, and I'll put a title over it. And I have other methods. So I post a lot of videos like this. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's just a voiceover above a bunch of clips. And I have these edited in CapCut, like this. Again, I'm not sure if you can see. Since I have so many ideas and so much knowledge on fitness, I don't want to be going in and editing a new video every single time. So what do? I take out the front video, so it looks like a different video altogether. I put in something else. I keep all of these little clips throughout, and I just voice over a new idea. And I could probably just do it on the cuff about anything. So let me prove that right now. Let me think of a random topic. Okay, what are we talking about right now? I'm good at making content. Okay. This is why I'm so good at making content. Everybody has their different style, but mine is the best by far. My approach that I take to making content is high volume, personality, and relatable. I post so much that I'm on everybody's screen every single day. So when you go to think about a coach, you maybe think, I need to lose a bit of fat. You hear my voice and you see my face because you are seeing me so often. So I don't need to provide high quality educational content because you already know who I am. You've already seen my face and you've already seen my transformations. You know that I can do it and you know that we would get on well. So that is my marketing technique. So that was a 40-second video. I'm not going to post that because I don't post videos like that, but that's exactly how I work. And I'll probably get 2 quick fitness videos like that done within 2 minutes, and then I can get 2 other low quality ones done. And that's 4 posts for the day. So that is my strategy. I'm gonna get these videos done now, and then I'm gonna have a deep chat with you later. So stay tuned. So it is now 7:15 p.m. My work is pretty much done for the day, so I wanna have a deep conversation with you. I've been doing a lot of thinking recently how I wanna take my life and my career. And I know it sounds kind of dumb to say that at just turned 22 years old, but I am in a fortunate position where I can do a lot of things, and my mind has just been so full recently on where I want to take my life and what I want to do. I wanted to spend this month, these last few weeks at least, completely pushing my limits with my coaching business, seeing how much money I can make, seeing how many clients I can take on, just to prove to myself that I can do it. Because when I look around at a lot of the other coaches, a lot of the other fitness influencers, I think that I can do nearly everything better. My activity is way better. I get way more coaching leads while also having somewhat of a personal brand where supplement sponsors want to reach out to me, all these kind of things that I get as well as coaching client leads. But I would just see a lot of coaches making a certain amount of money per month and just thinking, I can definitely do that if I really lock in with the business side of things for a while. So that's what I've been doing this month. And these past 2 weeks while I've been living alone, I have completely proved to myself that I can do it. So now that I know that I can do it, the question is, do I want to do it? I absolutely love coaching my current clients. I love doing that work. But do I want to completely run a coaching business for the rest of my life or even for the next 5 to 10 years? I don't know. At the rate that I'm growing, I will not be able to take on many more clients because I won't be able to provide as good a service as I provide right now. If my main focus was to just make as much money as possible from month to month, I know what the logical next steps are to growing my coaching business, which is hiring more appointment setters, so people that work in my DMs and book sales calls for me, hiring more coaches to work under me to actually do all of this coaching work that I've been doing all day. That way then I spend my time just being the face of the marketing for the coaching business and taking the sales calls, whereas the other time is going to the coaches doing the coaching and appointment setters booking the calls. But I don't want to be sitting on sales calls all day, and I don't care if it's going to make me more money. It's just not really something that I want to do. I feel like I have a lot more creative potential. I feel like I can create really cool things. I feel like I have such an interest in storytelling and competition. I don't want to just sit at a desk all day. But I love business and I love progression. And every single month since I have started this business, I have progressed. Month by month, I have gotten better. And I do love the idea of building something, and I love the idea of being really good at something. And right now, with the track that I am on, the most likely thing that I will be really good at, or the most likely business that I can build to really big heights in the next few months or few years, would be a coaching business. And it's obviously nice to make a little bit more money. But I feel like for me to get to the next level of where I want to be in life, I have to be one of the very few people in the world that can say no to more money now for bigger things in the future. And I don't know exactly what these bigger things are, but I just know at my heart, intuitively, that I just don't want to be sitting at a desk all day. I don't want to be trapped in a coaching business. I don't want to go too far with it where I have all these employees and then I can't just flip the switch one day and do something else, because then people will lose their jobs. Obviously, that wouldn't be good. And I want to reiterate, I love coaching at the moment and I love coaching my current clients. So I'm not going to be dropping you anytime soon. I am just saying, at the rate that I am growing, I have to think about the future and what's going to happen. I'm sure you've seen from this day in the life that it is all about client review calls, client setups, client onboards, sales calls. And I only have had about 30 to 60 minutes throughout the day to make this YouTube video, which isn't very creative because I don't have time to plan it out or set up cool shots or even learn to use this camera a little bit better. And my actual fitness and my diet is taking a little bit of a hit, where I would love to be training a lot more and spending a lot more time doing cardio and recovery and all these things, which are taking a hit. I feel extremely grateful that I can do whatever I want right now, but I just don't know what the right decision is to make. I don't know where to go. I think if I continue growing a coaching business, do the right steps, hire more people, I will know at my heart that there's something else that I'm always going to want to do. And I don't know exactly what it is, which is the worst part. If there was something else that I knew exactly that I wanted to do, and the only sacrifice I would have to make would be making less money, I would hope that I would make that decision. But I don't know exactly what I want to do. And I just want to be as honest as possible here, because I know a lot of yous who will have a job or have a career or be in a college course and not know exactly what you want to do with your life, or if you want to switch jobs or whatever. And you might look at somebody like me maybe and think, oh, he has his career together. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I want to do. And it's annoying me. I think I love the idea of building a brand, something that is recognized worldwide, something that means something. Something where I can put some creative juices into, whether it be content creation or marketing, building it with friends, building it with people that I feel a connection with. I'm not sure what brand it is. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. You can probably tell that I'm just rambling because I don't know, but I wanted to show the real side of this. I think that I want it all, but I don't really want to make any necessary sacrifices, where I want to have the time to do content creation, but I also want to make the current income that I'm making and progress it month by month, but I don't want to do the things that I know I need to do to progress it month by month, which will be hiring people. And I know a lot of people will look at me and think, you're crazy. Why don't you just keep progressing it? Why don't you just keep hiring people, do the necessary things? But I can't explain it. It's just like an intuition. It's just a feeling that I'll be 24 with a business doing a huge amount monthly, and I'll just feel trapped in it. And I'll feel like I could have done something so much more creative when I was younger. I could have tried something so out of the ordinary. So, yeah, I don't have any solution at the end of this video. It's just full honesty. It's just, I'm in a good place, but I'm not sure where to take my career, take my life. I think the best piece of advice that I would give myself, and if you are listening and you're relating, is I would just say to keep going, keep doing what you're doing, keep acting intuitively, keep making the decisions that feel right within yourself, and the right outcome will happen. And not to worry too much about where exactly you will be in the future and how exactly to get there. Just trust that you'll get to the right place if you keep making the right decisions. And keep trying more things. Keep doing things different ways. And that way you'll learn what you don't like, what you do like. You'll get more of an idea on where you actually want to go and what exactly you want to do. And if you're out there and you're in a similar situation and you have no idea where to take your life, your career, you're at a crossroads and you think, why does everybody else have it together? Just know that nobody has it together. Even people who seem like they have it together and they're doing well, we don't have it together. I am, you are, we are dealing with the same things, okay? The same indecision. Nobody ever knows what they're doing. Nobody ever knows what they're doing. And I don't say that in a negative way. I say that in a positive way. We don't know what we're doing. Nobody knows what we're doing. We're probably not supposed to be doing anything in particular. We're just supposed to enjoy what we are doing. So that's my advice to myself. That's my advice to you. It is 7:30. I'm still waiting for my chicken and fruit. I actually just reordered it. And I'm going to put on a movie. Watch that and go to bed. I hope you got something from my rant. And I hope this video turned out half decent. And I know I'm going to get to where I want to get in life. And I'm going to end up in the right spot. So I will see you next week.